Welcome back to On-Ayer with Ryan Ayers. On-Ayer is your number one place for the best sports talk opinions on the web. Let's get into the NBA action. This past weekend, it really heated up. LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers sweep yet another opponent, knocking off the Atlanta Hawks yesterday 4-0. You're here first. The Cleveland Cavaliers are going to win the NBA championship this year. It's just in their blood, I think. The land needs a trophy. LeBron is 31 years old. It's time for Cleveland and the Cavaliers. Dan Gilbert has spent so much time and energy and moolah on this team in Cleveland. And LeBron James, it's do or die. Last year, with half a roster, the Cleveland Cavaliers almost knocked off the Golden State Warriors. I truly believe the Golden State Warriors have put too much emphasis this season on this 73-9 record, and they ended up getting it barely. A couple things went their way. Oklahoma City choked a couple games, but it just played into their hands where I get it. They had to go after this record after winning an NBA championship last year. But where is it taking its toll? Is it right now? Steph Curry is coming back for tonight's game. Later on here in about an hour, Game 4, they're desperate, and that reeks of desperation. I don't think Steph Curry would be coming back in Game 4 if Golden State was up 3-0. So it just sounds like Steve Kerr has to pull the trigger now. He doesn't want to get in a situation in Game 5 in Golden State, where Portland did play really well Game 2 just several days ago. So, the NBA action is really heating up. I think, as you can see with my preview right now, the Cleveland Cavaliers, where I'm heading with this, the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to face off in a rematch against the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals. Let's just fast forward to it right now. We've got the Miami Heat in action, Game 4 down in Miami. Right now it's 64-all with 10 minutes to go in the game. But that's just kind of a snooze fest of a series. The other series over in the Western Conference is picking up. It's 2-2. So you've got Oklahoma City. You've got the San Antonio Spurs in a dogfight. You've got now Golden State, like I've mentioned, in another dogfight. And look who's out there, 31 years old, like I mentioned just a few minutes ago. LeBron James, 8-0 in the playoffs this year. And they're going to have at least a week's worth of rest, maybe more, as these playoff series continue to, go the distance potentially. So I'm no fan of the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm unbiased on all terms across the board. I just love sitting back and seeing these games all play out and seeing the superstars. I'm not really a fan of any team. I'm a fan of people, individuals that have great stories. And who isn't getting behind, the Cleveland Cavaliers and the potential of the land bringing home a championship for the first time in, 60, 70 years for that city. I don't understand when LeBron has the ball in Detroit and in Atlanta, the fans booing him. The guy was 25 years old and decided to go play basketball with his friends down in Miami. Can you really regret that? And he's done yeoman work in Miami, bringing them 2 championships. And now it looks like with Kevin Love stroking the ball from three-point land like he is, Kyrie Irving's healthy again, and he's rolling. LeBron can kind of sit back and play that Magic Johnson type role of being a distributor. When those guys are on fire, the big three are really rolling in Cleveland, it's watch out time. And so with that, I'm glad you tuned in for yet another episode of On Air. I am Ryan Ayers, and we'll see you again sometime soon.